Alright, hello. We are back with, surprise, surprise, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Are you ready for a new Pikmin adventure, Tim?
No.
Well, okay, I guess we'll just stop here then. Going back to the home screen and...
Go back to Kopai.
Yeah.
And just starve to death.
Yeah. I'm sorry, friends, family, Mr. President. We just decided that we don't want to do this.
Yeah, can we just not go on this dangerous space mission?
To this foreign planet that supposedly has enough food to solve our hunger crisis.
That might have enough food. Do they even know for sure that it does?
Well, I guess it says it in the cutscene itself, so I guess we
then
might as
let's
well
watch
start.
the cutscene.
Yeah. So yes, the one thing that we finally got with the deluxe version of Pikmin 3, not the original version that was on the Wii U, is co-op for the story. Also, can I just state how happy I am that, that the Switch version happened so that I didn't have to drag out the Wii U to play the original?
And I also have the Switch version, so you didn't even need to bring your Switch down here.
I mean, not like that really is much of a hassle. I just have to slide my Switch into your dock.
Well, apparently it is a fucking hassle to charge your goddamn Switch, because when we were playing Mario Kart last night, nobody had their fucking Switch charged.
How? I mean...
I don't know.
I mean, whenever you're not playing your Switch, just put it in the dock.
Exactly.
Unless you're traveling or something, but...
I mean, even if it's a Switch Lite, wouldn't you just kind of plug it in when you're done with it?
Yeah.
It's just... doesn't make any fucking sense.
And with the deluxe version, we also have difficulty options.
Woo, which normal is just hard and normal is easy.
Yeah, to further elaborate, in the Wii U original of Pikmin 3, normal, as you see here, is actually an easier version of the normal version of Pikmin 3's. I'm doing a terrible job explaining this.
It just doesn't make any sense, is the point.
Hard is actually the normal difficulty of the original version, is what I'm trying to say. Normal is an easier version of that.
Because, that's how difficulties work,
Yeah.
You make the normal mode hard and the easy mode normal.
Yeah. And then Ultra Spicy is not really hard, it's just kind of a little bit more annoying, I guess.
Just limiting.
Yeah, because it cuts the number of Pikmin you can have on the field to 60 instead of 100, and the juice totals you get from fruit are reduced by half.
Which really doesn't matter much.
No, especially when you're, good at the game, you can, time your tasks well.
Even the first time of me playing it through, I never had a problem getting fruit.
And I think days are a tiny bit shorter as well, but otherwise it's not really that much harder.
Yeah.
For someone like me who eats this stuff up, Ultra Spicy isn't hard at all.
I've still never played it on Ultra Spicy, but I feel like it really wouldn't be that difficult.
You could do it, I'm sure, no trouble. But now to actually start the game...
Planet's name? Kopai. Due to a booming population, booming appetites, and a basic lack of planning, Kopai's inhabitants have all...
How can they let it get so bad to where, they're like, oh crap, we have a food crisis.
Not only do they have a food crisis, but they're literally about to starve.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, maybe we should do something about this now.
Jim, put down that pudding cup. We're short on food.
No more snacks!
But pudding!
Just as they're about to give up, the final vessel reports back with news of a move.
Well, that's convenient.
Discovery.
Wowee!
They mobilize to investigate the planet, which they name PNF 404. Kopai's last hope rests on 3 intrepid explorers.
Wow, feel sorry for those losers being picked.
No, why did they pick 3 instead of 4?
Or just let alone a whole team.
Yeah.
Considering the fate of their entire planet rests on this mission.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to send a lot of people. The more people, the more... Or even 2 ships, maybe.
Yeah.
Not just one.
Well, I guess you made it towards the beginning.
Yeah, we just started watching the cutscene pretty much.
That's convenient timing.
And of course, because no one can land safely on this dang planet, we crash.
They see us crashing, they hate it.
Maybe there's gonna be one Pikmin where they just land on the planet.
That's never gonna happen.
I know that.
The
sounds
closest they got was
absurd.
Pikmin 2.
Yeah, I guess they didn't completely crash, per se.
I mean, if anything, that ended up with the best scenario in that we almost got rid of Louie.
That is true. That is probably the best case.
If anything, they were trying to do us a favor. We didn't realize it at the time, though.
The epitome of we are crashing, we are crashing.
Start out with our first captain here, who just happened to, land in the snowy tundra.
Frozen hellscape.
Yeah. Surprised the fall didn't kill him. Must be some good suits.
I don't know how. They always live through this, like Louis falling out of it and him falling out of it.
Yeah. I mean, in Pikmin 1, they literally show, Olimar ship the dolphin crashing down into the planet in a burning fireball. How Olimar survived that is a mystery alone.
Maybe they have, like, Halo Spartan suits.
Maybe.
You can fall from space in one of them.
Just initiate Spartan lock and you're pretty much good to go.
Let's do it, Charlie. I wish I could turn off tutorials.
Press this button to move.
No,
Press that button to jump.
I don't think I can.
Hint
I can
display.
turn off hints, I guess.
That might help.
What?
I said that might help.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Look, I'm a ghost.
The thing is, I know that doesn't turn off all prompts.
We're
And,
not gonna
quit
play
screen
this game
peeking,
anymore.
Tim.
Yeah.
We're on the same thing.
Yeah, he's just Ghost Charlie.
Well, you're Ghost Charlie to the other person, so...
Surely I'm the real Charlie.
Well, you're
Starts,
Ghost
like,
Charlie on
beating
his
the
side of
shit
the
out
screen.
them.
You're both
Like,
Ghost
holy
Charlie and
shit,
real
man.
Charlie.
Beat the shrooms.
Oh, I'm not dead yet. I guess they're not hostile.
I like how his solution to them being hostile is to just throw them away. Why not, like, punch them?
Yeah. I mean, considering, how he's outnumbered like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if they start charging at me, I'd just start throwing hands. I mean, like, it might not work, but,
I mean, let's be real, though. If the Pikmin did want to kill us, we would be dead already.
Exactly. It's like, I mean, like I said, it might not work, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm here too. Your ghost version.
Yeah, that's nice.
I have 5 Pikmin.
just
I can do
five.
things.
Not really.
I did all the things I can do.
You can take all his Pikmin.
I actually, like, punch the things.
Punches are definitely a lot weaker in Pikmin 3 compared to Pikmin 2.
I think I can. Isn't it just A to punch?
Yeah, when you don't have any Pikmin on you.
Yeah, I don't think it was letting me. Have I not gained the knowledge of how to punch yet?
In Pikmin 2, it could be very feasible to take down an adult Bulbor by
Oh, yeah.
yourself if you wanted to, but in Pikmin 3, that's not really possible.
I
Your
just
punches are
stole
too
all
weak.
my Pikmin from me and gave them to you.
Oh, look at the cute little bat things.
Kill 'em!
Punch them! I'm
Kill 'em!
punching them! I need a fucking gun.
Imagine being a life form that just dies upon sunlight. They're like vampires in that sense, I guess.
Is that the water wraith?
No. Who knows what got to Charlie?
We'll never know!
He's probably dead anyways. But at least we still got Alf. We got 2 lives.
For now.
Well, now we'll have Alf and Ghost Alf.
Yeah. Oh, there's the ship.
How does this ship have any safety standards if everybody just fucking falls out of it?
Yeah.
The moment there's any trouble, everybody just like, boom, ejector seat.
It's very unclear anyways, like, what exactly happened to the ship, to make all this happen.
Yeah. And I mean, the ship's still, like, whole when you get to it, isn't it, pretty much?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
The only thing that gets...
how did they get ejected out of it?
the ship ends up only losing one part, which...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make an emergency. Why? Just stay in the thing. It's safer.
Yeah.
Would you rather crash to Earth in some metal that might protect you, or just fall out of a fucking spaceship and die?
Yeah.
What do you think you're supposed to do?
Do you think the lane's made out of cotton candy, Elf?
What do you think you're supposed to sit at the back of the plane if it crashes? Let all the other people be your meat shields.
Does it?
I don't think that's how that works.
No.
It gives you the best chance.
I'm not sure I see the feasibility of surviving still, but sure.
It's the power of meat poles.
Also, I'm pretty sure getting slammed by a person's body going like so many miles
I think
per
you'd be
hour
hitting
would
more
probably
so
kill
the
you.
chairs than just the people, you know. Man, the onion sure look different in this game, though.
I'm glad I get to participate.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm just your imagination. Anyways, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those noodle legs. Old noodle legged onion.
I'd hate to be sucked up into that thing. To see
You
what
would.
horrors that happen.
Because it is probably horrible. Most definitely.
Sounds like the laptop on the other side of the TV here. Bring on the vacuum!
I mean, all we really have to go off.
Out loud.
All we really have to go off of, though, of you know, being sucked in the onion is the bad ending of Pikmin 1.
Where Omar becomes a Pikmin.
Yeah.
Wait, Olimar can become a Pikmin?
Yeah, if you get the bad ending in Pikmin 1, he becomes a Pikmin.
Yeah. He tries to fly away in the dolphin, but of course fails.
Oh, hey, I did something!
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I found something.
Your cup pad!
Whoopee.
I did it. I did a thing finally.
Go, Dora, go!
Get out of my head!
No, you can't lose me. I'm gonna follow you forever.
This must be that space madness they were talking about.
This is what happens when you jump out of spaceships. Maybe I should have just stayed in it.
You start having hallucinations of a ghost of yourself and you meet weird plant people.
To be fair, this probably does just seem like a fever dream.
Yeah.
So is that bridge just gonna bend down when it completes, or what?
No, it's just a cool ramp. We gotta do stunt jumps off of it.
The serious answer is yes.
Okay, don't know why I couldn't have just done that from the beginning.
Why would it do that?
And have like
That's
5
absurd.
pieces of that still missing and still have just one piece holding up the rest.
I think that's done more for a gameplay standpoint to try to prevent you from just throwing
Speed running.
Pikmin and captains over to the other side. Obviously, if we did have more Pikmin and captains, that wouldn't have stopped us, but in other situations, that's to prevent that.
Yeah, I don't think you could even pick me up yet, can you?
No,
Yes, I'm a
since
ghost.
you're a ghost, you don't exist.
Cap stack.
Oh, way to be so nice. You don't exist, you loser.
You're a ghost to each other.
Wait. Oh, you're doing this.
Oh, I am?
Oh, because you triggered the cutscene. I was
I
wondering.
thought it was you. I was just waiting for you to do it.
I was trying to do that, but I was like, wait, what's going on?
I just wasn't even paying attention.
But because you triggered the cutscene, I guess it defaulted to you doing
I
it.
finally get to do something. I'm the real Alf now. I've taken control.
No, my life's been stolen by an imposter.
All your alpha
I am
belong to
the
him.
pilot.
Oh, you want to take a picture?
What?
How do
I
I...
mean, I went the entire game without taking a picture because it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Ah, bugs.
Ah, well.
Bugs. Bugs. I'm trying to kill the bug. It's taking a while just to kill a fucking sheer bug.
A female, no less.
Yeah. It's not even fighting back.
Man, that Pikmin
Punch
is
a
doing
wild
tricks.
creature into submission. It sounds so much more cool than it actually
Achievement
is.
unlocked.
Yeah, these are about the only things you can feasibly take down with punches, just because you're so weak.
Even still, it's taking forever.
Yeah.
Ooh, more Pikmin.
Quick, let them sit for a week, and then you can get them as flowers.
Oh yeah, we can just sit here and wait for them to grow. That'll be exciting.
Not when you're a content creator.
Is our content exciting?
It varies.
Does it?
Who knows?
No one, because we have like 25 subscribers.
It's still 25. Don't worry, I'll bring the army.
I've almost killed them all.
Your
Still-
bloodlust taking form.
Yeah. Your ghost version has a lust for blood. One of them went under and it won't come out. It's scared.
Maybe just move away for a moment.
I will fucking kill you. All your souls belong to me. The other one doesn't want to come out.
He'll come out when
Down
his
just wants
health
to vine.
regenerates a little.
Oh, they regenerate health underground?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing. You know, because they're easy to kill.
Yeah.
And most of the time, you don't have to wait 10 minutes for it to come out of a hole to kill it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that callback to the first game.
Box of 20.
I'm finally doing something useful. Oops. I did something not useful.
You're stopping progress.
That's what ghosts do. We fuck with things.
Okay, you got all that. Alright.
Now I gotta remember how to play this game.
Yeah. It has been a bit.
Okay, yeah, I already walked on.
Then it's extra charge.
I couldn't remember which one was the lock-on trigger.
Larry! Get to work.
There's always the lazy one. It's not the right game.
It's gold. Looks like you found a new program.
I think we'd die if we were in the Zelda world just because of how small we are compared to everything.
And we don't have any weapons. Also, we have stupid little plant people. What do you think Ganondorf's gonna do if you throw a fucking Pikmin at him? He'll just grab it and fucking crush it.
He won't even notice. What are you talking about?
Well, even if they were, you know, made to be proportional to, like, you know, Link's size and stuff, he still wouldn't care.
Yeah.
He could easily destroy them. I mean, he's a fucking master warlock. I don't think he would have any problems killing a small plant.
He's a reincarnation of the Demon King.
Exactly.
Actually, what if this is the bad future?
This is what happens when Link fails to save Hyrule.
Yeah. In one of the timelines.
Break the box. Break the box.
You can't break the box. What, you think it's made out of cardboard and it's easy to break?
Of course.
Oh wow, who built this?
I suppose it's more natural than the walls they had before.
I was gonna say, how do you know that somebody even built it anyways?
Yeah.
What if that's just a natural formation? You have no
Louis
idea
did
what
it.
goes on in this
Louis had
planet.
to have done it.
Yeah, probably.
Release the mud.
I like how I had one Pikmin and then it just stole the one Pikmin from me and gave it to you. That's all I had.
I am real again.
All your real are belong to us.
Hey, look, there's the ship conveniently intact.
And landed by itself.
Yeah.
It's almost like it doesn't even need us.
Well, I mean, it does have an AI.
Otherwise, they just send the AI to this planet instead of sending stupid fucking people that abandon ship at the first moment of any sort of conflict.
Well, maybe that'll be in the next Pikmin game where all the captains are robots because they realize this place is dangerous.
Robo captains.
Yeah.
They'll probably still send Olimar though.
Yeah.
He's probably cheaper than a robot.
Because forget about doing his actual job, you know, at the shipping company.
Yeah, what even is his job? Because it surely can't just be wander around space and find treasure.
Well, I mean, again, Hakotate Freight's a shipping company. So I assume, you know, he does something along those lines. Yet now he's a treasure hunter.
So, those whistles on the front of their helmets that leave a giant hole going straight into their mask.
Yeah, there's no problem there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hermetically sealed whistle. Because, you know, then it would still work.
Well, I mean, it's also interesting to think that, you know, those whistles are just naturally built into their suits.
And why? Why did they have whistles in their suit? Why would you need that? If you're going to a foreign planet, wouldn't you want a weapon, not a fucking whistle?
Nah, those whistles will scare off any enemy predators.
Yeah, sure, because, you know, you're like 1 inch tall.
Sounds about right.
A little whiny
Well, I mean,
ass
to
whistle.
them, they're just normal size.
Yeah, but imagine coming up against, like, an actual human-sized alien, and they're just like, well, shit. And you just hear, like, this tiny little cricket noise come out of him, and it's like, ugh, gross, and step
Oh
on
no, your rations.
Yeah, we lost most of them. Now we only have 3 days worth.
And he just eats that entire thing like a fat ass.
Yeah.
Even though you can make it stretch up to 4 portions with people and apparently still be full.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of start complaining a little when they get to that point, but they have to deal with it still.
Get to max food and then beat the game
Yeah.
on the last food.
I mean, you'd have to wait a while.
Yeah.
You get a lot of food.
Because the way it works in normal mode, at least, is that if you get all the fruit, you
You
have
mean
enough to
hard
last. Yes, on hard mode. Well, normal and hard, either way. If you get all the fruit, you have enough to last 99 days. On Ultra Spicy, since all the fruit totals are cut in half, you have half of that total, so like 45 days.
That's still a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure even with, you know, the limited time, that's
Yeah.
still easy.
But yeah, our ship's fine, but we did lose the Cosmic Drive Key, which is, you know, the plot MacGuffin we need to be able to get back home, you know, within reasonable time.
And, you know, the other captains.
Eh.
That's
Hardly
less food
noticed.
we need then.
Yeah, exactly. More for Ralph.
And more for the planet back home.
Yeah, they did a service.
2 less people to feed.
Yeah.
Your sacrifice was in vain.